Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and men of great millstone who are risking their lives and freedom to spread this truth in sincerity to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, Salakia. And just want to say salutations. This is your brother, Batakala Yahawada, from the GMS camp in Chicago. And we back at you with another one today. And today we're going to call this one, You Want to Stop a Mighty Man? Hit Him with a Jab. Okay, so I'm going to start this video and get some scriptures, and then we can close it out. And as you can see, we're going to be covering the marvelous Marvin Hagler, a boxer from the 1980s, one of the best boxers of all time. And the fact that he just died from getting the jab. And the death was cited as complications from the jab. So let me start off in the book of Isaiah, chapter 31, verse 1. And it reads, Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. See, Marvin Hagler, he wasn't worried about Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Because if he was worried about Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, he wouldn't have taken the jab from Esau. Instead, he decided to trust Esau. He did what boss told him to do. And now he's 6 feet under because of that. But, you know, he's in the spirit world with the Lord. And he's in his right mind now. So, Dawada Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai for that. But, yeah, he trusted in the wrong guy. And he had to pay the piper for that. Call hello Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And this gonna happen to a lot of you other niggas too, man. Niggas don't want to get right. Niggas that's scared to lose their job. Niggas that's scared to be out here. Niggas that's scared that they can't go to the Jewel Osco. All y'all niggas gonna be 6 feet under, man. Get ready. All right, because this jab will be made mandatory. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but the world over, the Crown Royal passport is taking the world by storm, and that's coming to a theater near you, man. So get ready. Now I'm gonna go to Isaiah 36, chapter 36 and verse 6, and it reads, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust him. And see, that's what happened to the mighty man, marvelous Marvin Hagler. Look at that, 61 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, bunch of knockouts. You know, mighty man, a man's man according to this society, man. And I'm gonna be honest, he deserves his respect as a fighter. The mentality that he carried into the ring is something that we can all carry into our daily life, man. Especially those of us that are in this truth trying to do the work. He carried a warlike mentality, a serious, dedicated mentality to his craft, and that's why he's one of the best ever. And you can apply that to your life and become the best or one of the best at whatever it is that you're doing too. But unfortunately, this guy trusted his oppressor. This guy probably wasn't that great of a thinker, because if he was, he wouldn't have took the jab, and he had to pay the price for that. So let me get back to the scripture. Like it said, when you Salakia, when you trust in Pharaoh, man, all he's gonna do is mess you up. Okay, he's gonna take your trust and your kindness, and he's gonna exploit it. Now notice, because this is just the spirit. Notice how it says, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. See, Marvin been leaning on Esau and leaning on Egypt for his pretty much since his professional career started. Now, you know, he had to go do the work. He had to run. He had to train. He had to do all of that. But if you know anything about him, after he had a controversial loss to Ray Leonard, he retired and was given a position in Italy by Esau to go make movies. You know, and a lot of people think that fight was rigged, and basically his reward for allowing Ray Leonard to win was him going to be able to make movies in Italy. And you know, it could be true. Ray Leonard was a commercial hit and a big money generator, so I wouldn't put that past Esau to pull Marvin aside and give him his orders. But like the scripture says, man, when you lean on this broken staff that is Egypt, it's going to pierce your hand. And what happened to Marvin? He leaned on Egypt, he got pierced with a jab, and now he's dead. Okay, let me go to the next scripture. And like I said, this is a mighty man according to this world's standards. Okay, this is somebody you wouldn't want to catch in a back alley. This is somebody that will kill you with his bare hands. Salakia. Salakia, let's get in the next scripture. Okay, and we have Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. And see, you can just look at this nigga Marvin and tell he don't care about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Got a clean, shiny, shaved head. Clean. You know what I'm saying? Beard lined up, crispy. Probably eat shrimp and clams and shit, because he's from Massachusetts area. So, you know, they eat all kind of abominations up there. Marvin don't give a fuck about the Lord. And that's why his lack of knowledge killed him. He thought that he could trust in Esau's fake science, and he paid the price, the ultimate price for it. But like I said, you know, he's back with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai now, and he's in his right mind. He knows he's an Israelite. He knows the real truth if he hadn't known it before, because a lot of these niggas that's high up like that, they know the truth. They benefit from not telling you, so they don't. But you know, he's back in his right mind now, and Lord willing, if he don't come back to die again, Lord willing, he'll be in the kingdom and he'll be all right, you know, in his next life, because, you know, he's an Israelite, so he'll be in the kingdom anyway. But Lord willing, his next life will be in the kingdom, and he won't have to come back and get destroyed. But you know, that's all in the hands of the Lord, and don't make no difference to me either way. But you know, who knows? So this is Psalms 33, 16 and 17, and it reads, there is no king save by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. A horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. See, this guy Marvin Hagler is one of the strongest men on the planet, and probably the baddest man on the planet at the time that he was active, at least until he ran into Ray Leonard and they, you know, had that bout. But this is a real mighty man. This is a real guy. Like I said, you don't want to fuck with this dude, man. He'll hit you with one shot and you'll wake up dead. So, you know, I just want you to understand that none of that shit mattered, man. And this is a guy that didn't have no pre-existing health conditions, didn't suffer no CTE brain trauma from boxing based off of his testimony. You know, he got out the game with all of his faculties, with his health, lived a healthy life, didn't have no underlying health conditions or none of that. This is a man who at his age was healthier than over, I would probably say 60 or 70% of people at the age of 30. And this dude had to be at least in his 60s. So none of that matters, man. You can be as mighty as you want to be, man. When Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai comes and turns the lights off on you, that's it, man. No weightlifting, no miles, none of that shit can help you. All right. Let me go to get this last scripture, and then we can get out of here. Almost there. 7. All right, this Hosea 7:13 through 16. And it reads, woe unto them, for they have fled from me. Destruction unto them, because they have transgressed against me. Though I have redeemed them, yet they have spoken lies against me. And they have not cried unto me with their heart. When they howled upon their beds, they assemble themselves for corn and wine, and they rebel against me. Though I have bound and strengthened their arms, Salakia, though I have bound and strengthened their arms, yet do they imagine mischief against me. They return, but not to the Most High. They are like a deceitful bow. Their princes shall fall by the sword for the rage of their tongue. This shall be their destruction in the land of Egypt. And what happened? Marvin died in New Hampshire, modern day Egypt, according to the Bible. Okay, modern day Egypt, modern day Babylon, modern day Assyria. Every time that the Bible references these places, especially in the prophetic books, we are talking about America, this Western society. Okay, and Marvin, like I said, he didn't care about Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He found out that all he had to do was do what Esau said, beat down a couple of niggas, and he could live like a king. And, he did that. And then what happened at the end of the day? He got killed in his 60s. Not a full life, not a old age, not living all the way to old age, but dying prematurely in good health. Okay? And that's what happens. And like I said, it don't matter. Look at all the muscles. Look at all the good health. None of that shit matters, man. None of that shit matters, man. The only thing that matters is if you right with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's it, man. All right? So I'm going to close it out, man. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, men in great millstone for spreading his word in truth and sincerity. And shalom until next time, man. Abba Ball, Kwam Yasharallah.